case, your girl is asleep.
Ryan Little.
Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name's Eunique, also known as the Curvy Med, and today I just kind of wanted to give an update as far as what I'm doing with my MCAT studying. Am I still taking the MCAT? You know, let's get into it. So, as some of you may know, I filmed a video a few months ago talking about just dealing with rejection from medical school and just how I want to retry this whole process again. You know, it can be a little nerve-wracking at times because you put a lot of time and energy into something that you really want for yourself in life, and to see it not happen can be really disappointing. However, I honestly am still trying to get into medical school, and I've noticed one of the things that kind of is holding me back is the MCAT exam. And what sucks about that is that there are so many people who bring so many great things to the application, that bring so many great qualities as a person, so many unique experiences. And I feel like I have so much of that a test score kind of pulls me back. And what's even worse about it is with my situation in particular, and I'm pretty sure with many others out there who have been working, whether if it's full-time, part-time, while trying to study for the MCAT, it's really hard to manage time. It really is. And so I kind of want to dive into a discussion just about updates as far as my MCAT studying goes, and also just a little discussion as far as what it's like working full-time while studying for the MCAT. And I also posted a vlog a few weeks ago, so you can kind of get like a glimpse into my life and what it's like balancing just, you know, my personal life, studying for the MCAT, and work. And to be honest, right now in my journey, I'm kind of struggling a little bit. I really am. And I say that because, you know, I've done so much. This is probably the most I've done and the most work I've put into when it comes to the MCAT, as far as just the amount of effort I'm putting in, the time, the consistency, everything. I am trying to give it my all. And, you know, originally I was working part-time, but now, fast forward, I'm full-time now and working to support myself. And it is, man, again, like I've said before, adulting is the ghetto. I don't like it here. But anyway, I honestly have just really been trying to stay encouraged. That is what I have been finding very difficult. And originally my exam was scheduled for May, but I realized like I really need more time. I really feel like if I just had a little more time, I would be able to do better and maybe get the score that I want, or a score that can at least get me an interview and get me into medical school. And because not everybody gets the score that they really truly want, doesn't mean it's a bad score. And so I decided to move my exam to June, and gives me about a month and a half of extra time. And so I actually had a recent conversation with several different people, a few mentors as well, just to kind of get some insight and different perspectives on my situation. And it can be really disappointing whenever you hear someone say that, you know, you need to give it your all and stop working, period. Like, I wish I could just like not work at all and dedicate full-time studying to the MCAT, but for me that's not realistic and it's not possible right now. And so I think what's really getting to me is just the fact that my current situation, I have to work, and it's really hard to figure out how to leverage my time. And, you know, in the evenings I get very tired, but I have noticed so much growth. Like, trust me, y'all, like, I'm only 24, but like, I am an old lady on the inside, okay? I am an old lady on the inside. Like, 8 o'clock, once 8 o'clock hits, your girl is asleep. Your girl is in bed. But I say all that to say, I have really challenged myself to stay up later, after work, come straight home and dive into studying. Have accountability groups. That's some of the things that I've implemented now, is like working with accountability groups and working with other people who are also studying for this exam. And I also wanted to tap into the discussion about like faith and religion and how that plays out with the MCAT. And I don't know if you guys know this, but if not, now you know. I am Christian, grew up in a Christian household. And I've noticed I always mention this in therapy a lot, but I in college, like, although studying for the MCAT and studying for college is two different things, but I noticed like I had a lot more faith, not only in God, but I had a lot more faith in myself when I was in college to be able to do well. And now it's almost like impossible to get me back to that place where I just, really believed in myself, really believed that God's got my back, I don't know what it is. I really don't know. I feel like I've gone through so much within this past year and in past few years that it really has taken a toll on my faith. It's really taken a toll on my spiritual life, and you've got so many people on the outside trying to tell you what to do and how to live your life and how your relationship with God should be and all of that. But to be honest, it is your personal journey. It is your personal life, and people shouldn't tell you how to live it and how to do it. Only you at the end of the day can make that decision for yourself. And so I'm really trying to get back to a place where I'm strengthening my faith and really just not questioning everything, just sometimes letting things be. And I think that is one really hard challenge for me. I talk about a lot of my struggles and just, overthinking and worrying that I'm not going to do well. And, people tell me don't worry, you need to have faith in God, da 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 da. And yes, I can do that. But at the same time, they're in a different place spiritually. Their perspective on faith and their personal experiences with faith are probably different from mine. And I'm just in such a weird spot right now. I really am. And I hate to say it, but I'm in a really weird spot right now. And man, it's just so much going on. I'm really trying my best. Okay. And I think that so many of you out there can probably understand this same frustration of trying to balance studying for this exam with work, with school, with whatever it is that you've got going on. And I think that the plan moving forward, I've already talked with kind of like an academic success coach type of deal. And the thing is that I'm kind of going to try to start over now that I've given myself more time. I've got about 9 weeks until my exam. And so I'm going to review my practice exam that I took, my first, I guess you could say, diagnostic, and work my way up from there. Really identify where are my knowledge gaps. And sometimes, and I will say this, sometimes it's not even a knowledge gap thing. Excuse me, the crazy thing is that sometimes you just need to brush up on a topic. You may need to spend 5 minutes watching a video and you're like, boom, I remember this from college. Some people have that ability to just watch something and remember it. And I've noticed that a lot of the things that I'm kind of missing questions on are also topics that I am familiar with. I know it. I remember being taught it a few years ago in college. However, I'm a little rusty. I kind of describe it as remembering an old song, but not knowing all the words to it. The song, all the parts, but you don't know all the words, every single word to the song, because you haven't listened to it in forever. And if you listen to it a few times, then you'll remember all the words to the song. That's kind of how I view the MCAT a little bit. And I'm really hoping that this will work out this time. I'm willing to do whatever it is that I have to do. I do plan on taking time off from work because like, it's just that serious to me, and not everyone will be able to understand that. You know, you have a goal for yourself to do well, to be able to pass the exam, to be able to get into medical school, but it's like the real challenge comes when it comes to following that step-by-step plan that you've set for yourself. But at the same time, to be realistic, you also have to allow room for growth, allow room for error, allow yourself room to mess up, allow yourself the days where you may be sick, you may not feel well, and you're gonna have to take a day off from studying. Like, things like that will happen. And I think because I've been studying for this for so long, kind of on and off, it's kind of getting frustrated, it's kind of getting old, and you know, I just really want to remain hopeful. I really believe in myself. I really believe that I have what it takes to get there. And for some reason, this test just keeps getting in the way. It just keeps getting in the way, and it's so frustrating. And it's like, you know, once you get into medical school, you're never going to stop taking exams. You know, like, that's just the thing. That's going to forever be a thing. And so, yeah, I don't know. I guess I just kind of wanted to come on here and vent and also express my frustrations, and maybe some of you can relate to it. But if any of you who have like been there, done that, and you're in medical school, and you have any tips that you want to give, please feel free to leave it down in the comments. Like, what were some things that you did to help yourself do well on the MCAT? Is there any of you that have worked full-time or worked part-time or were in school or were parents, or, you know, had some other commitment that took a lot of your time while studying for the MCAT and you managed to do well? And I would love to hear your stories, and I would love to hear what your experience was. So please leave that down in the comments. And I know it's been a while since I have filmed a video. There has obviously been a lot going on, just a lot. And yeah, I'm really excited to just continue to be back and, you know, continue putting out more content as much as I can. But you guys know, y'all know what's going on, y'all know what's up, y'all know what's going on, so I can't always promise that it will be out as consistently as I want to, but I do want to be able to share this experience with you guys and just keep you guys updated on what's going on. And so once again, thank you so much for watching this video. Please be sure to like, share this video with anyone if you know someone who wants to go into the medical field, or if someone who's kind of on the same journey or on the same path as me or in the same position. You know, feel free to share this video with them. Be sure to subscribe if you really enjoyed this content. I also have a lot of other videos that I posted, so be sure to go back and watch those videos. But again, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for your support, all of you. I know there's some new subscribers in here, and thank you so much for choosing my channel and just subscribing and just supporting. I really appreciate it. It means a lot, and thank you. So I'll see you guys next time. Bye.